How you doing? My name is Thunder, and welcome to another episode of the Need for Speed Most Wanted Car Build series, with some attempts, of course, to try to find the best position for my snowball, because no desk equals a lot of hassle sometimes. Mike's still good though, so of course I'm not complaining too much. But anyways, in this episode, requested by Rowdy Squid, we have the Mazda Savanna RX-7 FC3S. This is another one from the guys over at GTR Cars. I think this was done by a veteran of Need for Speed car modding, AJ Lethal, who's done not only some Most Wanted stuff, but he's also quite well known for the modding scene for Need for Speed High Stakes, which of course is one of my favorite Need for Speed games ever. And actually, I'll throw a little plug in here. I believe, if I'm right, it's iJast is doing a car build series of his own, inspired by me, with high stakes on the PC, so that should be pretty interesting to see exactly where that one takes off. But anyways, for mine at least, we have the RX-7 here, requested by Rowdy Squid. This is my second take at trying to do this because there were some issues I'm having. The body kit ones here is pretty much, you got 4 of the motorsport inspired body kits, largely because, of course, the car mod in particular is from Forza Motorsport. Now this does have custom wheels. This does have its own special wheels, but I'm gonna actually switch it up for one of the in-game wheels because I'm not the hugest fan, to say the least. And also, one of the cases that a lot of modders will do for cars that have like lights that go up like this, they'll put it in the hood section where it'll be in like a fixed position, because this game doesn't have any way to kind of show lights normally like that. So that's pretty much the way the modder's way around for doing so, which is pretty cool. I have to give him credit for that one. So, and of course, like almost any mod, not all of them, of course, but like most, we can put a custom paint on here. And for the first time of all the testing, we actually have a car here. I'm gonna just quickly put on one of these so I can see what it looks like. We actually have a car here that can support vinyls, which is absolutely wonderful, because it basically adds more to the personalization of the car. In fact, I actually quite like that one quite a bit for this particular car. Of course, I have like plenty of options here, so let's go for this one. And can't really see much apart from a little bit of pinstriping there, but there we go. And of course, we can change the color of our wheels. Usually, I'm a sucker for black wheels like that. They always look really nice. So, and let's just go for medium black. And I'm gonna put the I'm gonna go off screen to put the performance on this car, and I will see you at Petersburg. So, to find out just how good the Mazda Savanna RX-7 is, we're taking it to Petersburg, like I mentioned earlier, to get the fastest lap time that we can get out of this thing, where the RX-7 will pretty much have 5 proper attempts, which of course is 6 laps because opening lap. The current leading car out of the leaderboard with a 53.10 second lap time is the BMW M3 GTR. Now, we have had the old Nissan Fairlady Z432 get pretty close to that time, but I don't exactly think the RX-7 here is going to get around that area, largely because despite the car having actually pretty damn nice handling, it's very good, it's a little lacking on top end. It's not as quick as some of the other cars, so this car was definitely more reliant on its handling rather than top end. And in which some cases, like the Lotus Elise, it doesn't tend to matter too much because the handling on that car is just through the roof. The RX-7's lack of course, top end, it does actually hurt the car in quite a few ways. So, oops. We gotta hope that we can at least pull a pretty nice lap time here, and of course not actually hit anything, because that would be very important. But I really do like the way the car's handle. It's responsive, it's grippy, it's not really trying to slide out or nothing. There's not really much I can complain about here. And that sign, for some reason, it takes way more speed off the car than it should. It did the same thing with the Z432. Don't quite understand that, to say the least. But what can you do, I suppose? Anyways, try to see what we can get here. And I already screwed the lap up. Hooray! At least it gets that out of the way for, in fact, okay, well, I missed it. In my first attempt, I was having a very solid lap time, and I screwed that corner up, hit those, and I was on the last lap, and I pretty much rage quit. No, not really rage quit. It was just more of a let's try this again kind of thing. Also, I just realized that Racer X is on here. The elusive Racer X, which is basically in the PS2 version of Underground, that magazine that you can never obtain because it's just not possible. Because Racer X was supposed to be a thing, but never really led to anything. And it seems to also, I guess, it seems to be at least used by name in Most Wanted here. But of course, I imagine the car wouldn't be this slow. Although, to be fair, I have it on easy difficulty, so that's, say at least. I usually do it to keep that car out of the way, but in most cases the AI screw themselves up somehow, so more often than not, I run into them. Which is quite annoying. Kind of wish it wouldn't do that, but it seems to be a recurring trait for a lot of the AI cars. Anyways, that felt pretty good, and that's a pretty good time there, 57.20. That's better than all my practice laps, plus including the last run, so I guess you can say I am getting the hang here of this RX-7, which is quite nice. So, let's just try to keep forward here and try to see if we can get this car into the sub 1 minute time. I'm not sub 1 minute time, excuse me. Sub 57 second time. There we go. This thing's already well in sub 1 minute, so what am I saying? I guess my brain's just a little broken right now. Although, to be fair, that does happen quite a lot with me, because oh, okay, that was a little wide, but not terrible. Especially since those I still can't remember the name of them. It keeps appearing by my head, but I can never remember. Alright, 57.33. So close, but of course just a little bit worse than what I did before. That was pretty good through there. Managed to keep quite a bit of speed up. That definitely will help. Oh, that was good. That was a very solid attempt through that corner. I did a pretty good job there. So I should pat myself on the back, but I have my back against the wall, or at least from the current setup. I can't really. It's been hard really to sit down on anywhere other than my bed because of the acne growth on my ass. So yeah, taking antibiotics to help increase the momentum of getting rid of the damn thing because it's so uncomfortable. It's been a lot of pain trying to walk or anything like that. Okay, that could have been a little bit better. But yeah, if you ever get an acne growth, just pray to God it's not in your ass, because that really sucks. At least it's only one particular growth and not a bunch of small growths. Damn. 57.28. I think that one corner kind of really ruined it. But the one thing you'll probably notice here, which I'm glad to at least report, is this car is extremely consistent. You can get some really consistent lap times with this thing. I mean, it's just really easy. It's really easy to use this as like a pace car to at least try to get the hang of how some cars will drive, because it's so consistent. It'll just keep doing the times you can do if you at least got it a bit down like I have here. I just realized it's Friday, April 1st. That means NXT TakeOver Dallas is going to be on. I gotta watch that because of reasons. One, NXT. Two, for podcast sake with my friend Turbo. Okay, that was a lot better to that corner. I think we got a pretty good shot at possibly getting this into sub 57 seconds. Okay, that could have been a little bit better, but we didn't lose too much speed to that. So, what did we do for that last lap? 57.08. We were so close to getting this into sub 57 second, but nevertheless, I'm quite happy with that time, 57.08. So, the 57.08 lap time puts the car into 16th place, beating out the likes of the Mitsubishi Lancer, Dodge Viper, Mercedes-Benz SR McLaren, but is just literally 1/100th of a second off of 15th place, the Ford Mustang GT. And of course, since this replaces the Mazda RX-8, it's currently first overall for the Mazda RX-8 leaderboard because, well, it's the only car we've tested so far up to this point that replaces the RX-8. But of course, that'll change over time. What other kind of mods will we be seeing? Well, I know but you may not know. But you should. But maybe I don't know. Anyways, if you have any requests for a car, please feel free to leave them down below. If you've got a request on currently on the works, don't actually send one until you've seen your first suggestion actually shown on YouTube. And if you have any thoughts, please feel free to leave your comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching and take care.